Most people don't lie about money to impress you. They lie because they're terrified of what the truth would expose. And the strange part? You've done it too. Not just big lies, small ones, strategic ones, the quiet kind. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why people distort their financial reality, the 3 hidden psychological motives behind it, and the one surprising confession people rarely admit, even to themselves. Stay with me, because the last insight will change how you interpret every "I'm doing great" you ever hear again. Picture this. You meet an old friend. He talks about his new car, a crazy investment opportunity, how business is booming. His tone is smooth, confident, but later you hear he's drowning in credit card debt. Or maybe it's the opposite. Someone insists they're broke, says they're just getting by, but quietly they're stacking cash, investing, building. So what's happening? Why do people lie about money in both directions? Here's the first uncomfortable truth. Money is not currency. It's identity. When someone tells you how much they earn, save, or spend, they're not sharing numbers. They're sharing a story about who they are. And the human brain protects identity more fiercely than it protects truth. Think of money as a spotlight. It exposes competence, discipline, status, power, worth. If the numbers don't match the identity someone wants to project, the brain goes into defense mode, and that's where deception begins. Motivation number 1, status protection. We live in a silent hierarchy. You may say you don't care about status, but your nervous system does. It constantly scans. Where do I rank? If someone feels lower, they inflate. If they feel higher, they sometimes deflate to avoid envy. It's social camouflage. A broke entrepreneur exaggerates revenue to stay relevant. A wealthy friend downplays success to stay likable. Both are protecting position. But that's just the surface. Motivation number 2, shame avoidance. Here's where it gets deeper. Financial failure triggers something primal, not just stress, shame. Shame whispers, "You're irresponsible, you're behind, you're not capable." The brain treats shame like physical pain, so it anesthetizes it with narrative. I'm investing. I'm between opportunities. I could make more if I wanted. Notice the pattern? It reframes weakness into choice. And here's the twist most people miss. Sometimes people lie about having less money, not because they're ashamed, but because they're afraid. Motivation number 3, safety. Money attracts attention, expectations, requests, competition. If others know you're successful, dynamics change. Friends ask for loans, family expects support, people test you. So some people shrink their visible wealth to stay safe. They understate income, hide assets, pretend struggle. It's not insecurity, it's strategic invisibility. Now here's the retention anchor, the part most people won't admit. The biggest reason people lie about money is comparison addiction, not greed, not ego. Comparison. Social media magnifies it. You see vacations, cars, wins, and your brain calculates constantly. Am I ahead, behind, equal? When reality doesn't match the internal scoreboard, you adjust the story, not the behavior, the story, because changing the story is faster than changing your life. Let that sink in. So what do you do with this? First, detach money from identity. Your bank balance is feedback, not a verdict. Second, audit your own narratives. Where do you exaggerate? Where do you downplay? That's where insecurity lives. Third, stop rewarding performative wealth. Don't be hypnotized by displays. Ask better questions. Look for consistency, not flash. Fourth, build private confidence. The less you rely on external validation, the less you need financial theater. And finally, practice strategic honesty, especially with yourself. You don't need to broadcast numbers, but you do need to face them, because growth begins where illusion ends. Here's the emotional shift. When you understand that money lies are usually fear speaking, not malice, you stop reacting emotionally. You see through the performance. You stop envying inflated lifestyles. You stop judging hidden wealth. You start focusing on your own scoreboard. And that's power. So next time someone boasts or minimizes, don't just hear the number, hear the need behind it. Because people rarely lie about money, they lie about what money says about them. And once you see that, you'll never listen the same way again.